Hey, how are you? This is Nick Lynn with Revere Real Estate. Wanted to get an opportunity to show you guys one of our newest projects here. February, downtown Huntington Beach, beautiful weather. This is down on 11th Street. We're currently in framing right now, so we've just finished all of the roughs and we're starting to get in position to wrap the exterior and then to start working on the insulation and the drywall of the interior as the project progresses. So why don't you come take a look with us. So we're currently standing here on the outside. This is going to be the patio for this property. There's going to be a patio there for that property. As you come walking in, so this is going to be a large slider. So it's going to be a La Cantina 8-foot by 8-foot slider. And then currently as we position here, this is the front sitting room area. We have our front entry here. We have a little storage space here, and then this is going to be our powder room. So this is a downstairs half bath. We've got your toilet and your vanity here. Then in here, this is just going to be a sitting area. The kitchen is going to be over here, so we foresee this to be like a breakfast nook area that's going to be right here. This is the elevator. So this is going to be where the elevator goes up. It goes all 3 floors. We have our kitchen here. So it's going to have an 11.5-foot island. And then this is all going to be kitchen here. We're going to have a refrigerator here, cabinetry, our range here with the range hood. The island and the sink play off right horizontally from there. And then we have some more cabinets going in here. In here, we have the pantry. So this is going to be a door here. And then there's going to be all just floating shelves pantry. And then here's where the main living space is. Living room, family room, whatever you want to call it. There's a grand 2-story fireplace that runs all the way up down the middle. And you can actually see the way this architecture is different than our other projects over on Huntington Street is that we actually made a 2-story opening inside here where you can see from the 2nd story down to the fireplace. So it's a little bit of a variation. Thought it would be a great opportunity to play with the style of the home a little bit. And what it's allowed us to do is, as you can see, this condition exists where we have the fireplace and whatever we put on material-wise can be brick or stone or tongue and groove is going to just be all the way up the fireplace. So we have the garage back here. So it's going to be a 2-car garage here. We do have some of the drywall that just showed up as well as some of the doors. So we're getting in a position to start insulating the property. What we do is we make sure that all of the roughs are taken care of before we cover the interior walls. So for example, the 3 main roughs, obviously you have the framing, but when we get into this stage of construction, the 3 main roughs are what we call MEPs. MEP is mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. Mechanical being the heating and air conditioning. So if you look here, those are called soffits. Those soffits run all of the ductwork for the air conditioning. And then if you'll see here, this is called a linear diffuser. Now in lieu of those old box vent looking things that you see back in the 80s and 90s, we use these thin, sleek linear diffusers, which are essentially the air conditioning units that disperse temperature control air. Now this is probably a little bit more obvious to the common eye. So you have all of your electrical run, you have your boxes here, and those are for outlets. Those are for GFCIs in the kitchen if it's in a wet room, whether it's kitchen or bathroom. And then you also have your light switches. So light switches for the room, light switches for the room, etc. So that's electrical. In addition to electrical, there's a subcategory of electrical, which is low voltage. So if you look at all the yellow and the blue, those are low voltage wires. That will run the speakers. So if you look up here, that's a ring for a speaker. So that's going to be a surround sound speaker. And then if you look up here, there's also low voltage. That there is for a shade. It's electrical power for a shade to come down to cover the door. So that's electrical. The third of the MEPs is plumbing. So when you come around here, you'll see this is plumbing here. So we have the black here. This is plumbing here. And then this is for the water source, okay? So once those are all done, so mechanical, electrical, plumbing. In addition, if you want to show one last thing on the plumbing that's pretty neat to see, is this is what the back of a vanity looks like. So when you see here, you have your waste here, and you have this is the plumbing for your sink, and then you have your cold water and you have your hot water. In fact, yeah, they ran it. So you can see the reds for the hot and then the blues for the cold. And then this is for the toilet. So this runs over here, and then that right there, this plugs in for the flushing of the toilet. In addition, in all bathrooms, we have exhaust fans. So those exhaust fans are when you turn the fan on in the bathroom, that's the exhaust fans. Sometimes as a slang, we call them fart fans, but that's what those are. So that's mechanical, electrical, plumbing, including the low voltage. It's important that we can't cover this all up until each one of those are inspected. So we contact the city, we have them inspect it. We have the inspection on rough mechanical, rough electrical, rough plumbing, rough interior framing observations from the structural engineer that we then pass along to the city. Once that's all complete, what's next here is going to be insulation on the inside. We have insulation going in. We have R16, R19. Those are from the Title 24. Title 24 is the energy efficiency standard required to build in this area. And it requires us to use a certain level or degree of insulation. So that's going in next. And then after insulation, we then put in the drywall, which you'll see these big piles here. Those are all sheets of drywall. Okay, so again here, this is the fireplace that goes all the way down the 2 stories. As you walk in here, there's a back bedroom in here. This is actually the line set. So this is the line set for the FAU, or the furnace. And that runs from the attic all the way through. Not a lot of people get a chance to see this. It's one of the benefits of taking a peek behind the scenes. So in here, there's another bedroom here. So bedroom here, closet here, and then this is going to be a barn door that's going to open to another bath. So it's a little dark, but we've got a shower here, we've got the toilet here, plumbing for the toilet, and then you got 2 vanities here, one here and one here, and then you got your plumbing waste lines here. These are going to be lights for or electrical for lighted sconces. We're going to have a mirror and then some lighting up here. Now here to my favorite part of the house, the 3rd story master bedroom and master closet, master bath. So there's a lot of drywall sheets in here, so we're going to be drywalling soon. But this is the master bedroom. We have another large fireplace right here. And then the elevator for this property actually comes straight into the master bedroom. You liked our video, so let us know. Like the video below, leave us a comment, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.